Yeah, so hi guys. I really had to take that phone call because I have, as I tell you guys, I have orders that I need to pick up. So I had to take that phone call. So I'm gonna be running through this one with you guys quick. So now this is a wreath from scratch. As I said, you guys could do it full circle if you want. You could do it square, you could do it rectangular is what you want. You can do it, but as I said, I had a phone call and I had to take it because I have orders I need to pick up. So I'm gonna be doing this from scratch and showing you guys. Bear in mind, I am not holding my phone when I put it down here, so I cannot answer any questions until after, or probably tomorrow. I do apologize, but I don't have a camera. So thank you very much, and I am fine. I am feeling much better. My temperature compared to the fever and sore throat and thing has gone. I just still have like a slight temperature, but then that's it. So I'm gonna, as I said, I am pressed for time. I wish I could answer you guys' questions, but I have to hurry. So I'm just gonna show you guys this, run through this with you guys very quickly, and I wish you guys luck, and I hope you guys, from this step-by-step short tutorial, you guys see how to do it and you will be able to do it for yourself, right? What I suggest you do before you start making your wreath is prep everything in advance, so that when you sit down or stand up or whatever to do it, you could just run through everything quickly one time instead of stop right? So I'm gonna do this quickly and show you guys. I hope that you guys are seeing it. Right. So you put the cardboard and you lay the mesh over it. Right. Notice that I am not stapling it this way. I'm stapling it this way. Because of how the mesh is made, do not staple it in the direction of the mesh, which is lengthways. Don't staple it that way, staple it across so that you get a wider staple and that it would be able to hold properly. Right? Now remember, you need to do your own calculations and measurement. Do not follow me because, as I said, I'm a professional. I am accustomed doing this, and it took me a while to learn as well. So don't do as I do. Please try and use measurements when you're cutting. Now you can use as much staples as you like, because remember, all of this would be covered up, right? And you need to use as much staple as you can, because you need this, you don't want this moving when you have to move it back and forth off the table. Buy staples and have staples on hand. I don't put too much in the stapler because I find when you put too much, that's when you get like the set of whatever. So it's secure here, how it is here, and it's easy to move back and forth off the table. I have this because sometimes I don't want to touch the glue, even though I have the glue on my hand. But I am, as I said, in each wreath, I always try to do something different, a personalized piece. So as I said, I didn't use these red ribbons for that wreath, I'm using it for this one. Right? My hair, sorry. getting measurements, like I said, always do measurements because you don't want cutting to be difficult. I cut excess when I'm doing this. I do a little excess because I don't like, I don't know if you guys are seeing, I hope you guys are seeing it properly, but when you do this and you come around, I don't like this, that you have this outside. So what I do, I cut like a little excess where as to you can fold and then put it this way, so that you get like a smoother finish on the outside rather than the edging where they seam where you cut. Right? Now let me get something. When you're doing this, I suggest you get something to prop with, because you need to hold it up while you stick, because dealing with hot glue you need your hands. Right, so like I said, start from here. Don't hot glue this, hot glue the ribbon. Put the hot glue on the ribbon edges. Right? Don't try to do it straight around because this is hot glue, and like I said, it dries quickly. So don't put too much whereas to it will dry and then you can't think. What you try to do is press it in, so then you have like this finish. Like I said, when you're trying to do pieces for customers, always try to do different pieces. You don't try not to have everything looking the same. People like stuff that are unique but also different, and they like quality work. So always try your best when you're doing work for customer. It doesn't matter what field you're in, try always to produce quality work. You know, you'll get some kinks now and again from some people, but once you know that you did your best, you'll be fine. God don't sleep. See how you get any hot glue all over this on the bottom. Try not to waste your hot glue. Use only what you know you need, and try not to leave any space for any gaps, because when you hot glue it and you get gaps, then you have to come back and do it over. So take your time and do it. As you can see, I'm not gluing it straight around one time. I'm doing it in parts because, like I said, hot glue, and I am pressing it in. Trying to press and stay on the gold part, not the cloth, because even if the hot glue gets on your hand and it goes on the gold part, it is easy to take it out of the gold part rather than when it touches the fabric, because when it touches the fabric, it actually takes off the glitter, and not only that, it is harder to come off the fabric rather than the hard or smooth surface of the gold part, right? So even if the hot glue gets on your hand and you touch the gold part by mistake, it's not a problem. You can take it off. But if it touches the cloth, that's it. So don't glue it straight down, whereas too you can't fold in the excess. When you fold in the excess, you glue the excess one time. so that when you stick it stays. And try to go like what I did here. You, instead of your doing it to go out, you're doing it, pushing it more in, so that you don't, people don't see where you double the edging. So this is what I did. So put here, put here, put here. So what I did is that I put glue here, here and here, because you want it to stick and stay firm. Now push the cloth here down inside, so it would be underneath it. It wouldn't, so people wouldn't actually see where you double the cloth. It would just look as one. Make sure that it is stick. So when you ting it, give it a lightly tug, right? A lightly tug on it to make sure that there is no way, because sometimes when you glue in, sometimes you miss a spot, so you're just going wrong and giving it a slight tug to make sure that it has no holes, right? So this is it. So now with the wreath, how it comes botchy all how. So what you can do is, because of the fact you have to manipulate the wreath to suit how you want it, I suggest you put it going upwards first, and then after, when you're finished, then you can manipulate the branches to go whatever direction you want it to. Good morning, Nikolai. So take your time and do that first before you look to shape it to however you want it. Like I said, try to do it upwards as possible, because this has to stick down, and you don't want to stick down the branches, and then when you try to pull it, you pull apart whatever. This is just a piece that remained from the one that I had before, right? If you need more, you just use more, but waste not, want not. Always make sure that where you're going to put it, the surface is clean, so that when you put the glue, you don't have glue all over the place, and then you can't do what you need to. Right, so you manipulate it to suit what you want. It's bendable, so you can manipulate it to suit whatever you want. So manipulate, just inside. Like I said, this is, if you don't have patience, you'll be like, oh, I can't take patience for that. I don't have patience for that. I don't have patience for that. So when you're finished, you see it's good to how I want it. Let me bring it here. So it's good to how I want it. So what you're doing now is that you're putting the glue and thing, and then you would continue from here. Right? Let me get a clear measurement. Remember to get a clear measurement, because you don't want to put glue there and then it dry and then you have to try to take it out. So get a clear measurement as to where to stop. Now with this is a thicker material than what you notice. Watch what I'm doing. That's why I told you I know where I left holes, so I could put whatever. Don't put the glue going straight around, so that way you will have holes, so you can stick and push what you need to stick and push in that. Now you need to get a big amount of glue on here, because like I said, it's a thicker material, so you need to get bigger amounts. And remember, it is hot glue and it dries quickly. So you need to move as quick as you can. You need to move as quick as you can. Now I don't know what happened, but I feel when I was doing work the other day, like I broke my glue gun, so it's kind of given trouble somewhat. It's giving me a bit of trouble, and I have the others there, but it's quite down in the car and I'm not in the mood to go by there right now. So I have to use my hand and push. Like I said, when you're using this, use a good bit of glue on it, because you want it to be able to stay down when you put it down. So turn it back. Where you place it, try and press. You need to press on this for like 2 or 3 minutes, so not really minutes but seconds, so that it could stick on the glue. And the reason for pressing it is because, like I said, you know it's a harder material and it doesn't manipulate easy, so you have to manipulate it to suit yourself, because you want it to stick, you don't want it to be moving anywhere. Make sure you have no webs or anything hanging out. Make sure that it doesn't go over your ribbon that you put down, because you want the ribbon to give it a nice finish on the outside, so don't let it go over the ribbon. Like I said, do your measurements and don't do like me. I am a professional and I'm accustomed doing this, so don't do as I do, please, because then you may end up in problems. When you're doing this, always have clippers. Where did I put my clippers? Oh my god, there's something sticking. I have clippers. I just rested on it. Always get clippers. I try to buy this brand because I find that it don't get dull quickly and it works really well, so you can check that out. Always get clippers. Now remember, this have a plastic over it, so it's gonna take a little seconds or whatever to come on. Whatever in your product remain, you can use it for something else. Like I said, before you stick, manipulate your branches, so that way you wouldn't stick down your branches, and then when you're going to manipulate the branches to suit what you're doing, you find yourself in problems. So you manipulate the branches before upwards, so that when you're sticking, you don't end up in problems. What's up, Nico?
I'm bored.
You're bored? Huh? You want to eat something? And when by the time you're finished eating, I'll be down here and we'll leave. I need to go down the road. So start forming what you're going to do, because remember, it's like a semicircle, so start forming it. So that way when you start forming it, you would know how much more you need to manipulate your branches. Right? See? A perfect fit. just take your thing, put it so that it doesn't go over the ribbon. Right, so it's manipulated enough to suit me. Like I said, if you don't have the patience, you wouldn't want to do this, because this takes time. And do it a day when you ain't have to hustle to do anything. I'm accustomed doing it, so by the time an hour or two, according to how much work I'm adding into this, I would be done. But if you know you got places to go, things to do, I suggest you wait until you got time. And my glue gun is giving me so much of trouble, it's not helping me move faster either. I feel that the spring in this one came out. Nicola, there's another glue gun there, but the one that I stopped using. Hand me that one, because I don't want to go down in the craft of it, and then I'll have to dig up in the boxes there to get it. I don't want to go and dig in the boxes for anything. The reason why I don't use that other glue gun is because when I brought it, I didn't realize it didn't have a stopper, whereas you can turn it on and off with just the switch. That one that I have there doesn't have the switch. Plug it in there for me now and let it get hot. Take a glue stick and put it in it by the time. That one doesn't have the put a glue stick in it. This has a switch, so you can just put it down and turn it on and off when you like, but that one doesn't have it. And I didn't realize that until I got home. So sometimes you should read on the product that you're buying. Like I said, when you put it in, be sure to stick it down. You need to stick it down. You need to press on it to ensure that it sticks with the glue. You can space out your fingers because it will be better that way. And make sure that you don't stick it on the fabric that you just put down. I think that's good enough. Now that it's stuck, I am going to be manipulating the branches outwards, but when I'm doing it, I'm not doing it straight. I'm doing it so you would get a bend, right? You're not manipulating all the branches outwards, you're just manipulating some, so it looks like it's hanging over the ribbon. So then you will get a feel of it hanging over the ribbon. Now this one has an edging because you remember that I did the two. So you want to use one of this and seal the edging, so you're wrapping it around. Take your time and wrap it around. So it seal the edges so that way it don't pop up. So you want some of the branches to be hanging over what you're doing, some facing inwards and some outwards. So that way it looks like the tree branches are coming over the ribbon. What I try to do is get it more like realistic, like even though we know that this is made out of plastic, I still try to make it look more tree-like. So it looks like, you know, it grows in here. But then it looks like a tree growing in there. So you will open it So I think that's it. So as you guys could see, it's a bit more fuller because I used the leaves outside. So some of the leaves are hanging over, so that way it gives it a look like it's with this thing. Right. Just so that I don't bounce it. I have these. So now that I have these, I'm gonna just pull them out because I don't need this big thing hanging there. So I just need them out. What you want to do is put down the flowers first rather than put down these. But sometimes I put these down first because it gives me a better. Some people put them down first, but some people put them down last, but I put them down first because that way I would be able to tell where I want my flowers to go. Okay? What you're doing is that you're sticking it inside the mesh and then you're pulling it up and then tucking it across. Right? So push in. Now remember, you have to move the branches to see how you're pushing. Now, like I said, it's going to be hard to push, right? And you have to make sure, mine will push on the back side, so you have to make sure that it's on the right side you're pushing. Like I said, I know where I didn't put glue, so I know where to push these, right? So now you're bringing it across. The reason of pushing it down is because I don't want anything sticking out at anybody or cutting anybody. So I push them back inside. So that way. And then when you're finished, just fix back your branches. What I do is that I tuck some of the branches underneath here because at least it holds it up more to give it a better look. So you can tuck some of the branches underneath it so that it looks like the gold stems are growing out of the branches. Don't leave too much of excess. Cut them off, because when you cut them off, that way you can manipulate it better, because if it has too much, then it goes out too far and it looks odd. So like I said, I know where I left my spaces, so I'm just pushing these in. If you want, you can push in all one time, but I don't push in all. I just push in a certain amount along it so that I'll have a sense of what to do next. So this is how it is. Now you do your flowers. Now you know where to put your flowers. Like I said, glue your flowers so that they don't come out. Glue the flowers down so that they don't come out. I really love these flowers because of the gold pieces that are in it. It gives it a really richer look. I love a lot of gold. I love silver too, but I love a lot of gold. don't do, when you're doing it, try not to do one color base. You need to do both color base, because that way you get a clear picture as to how you want your look to be. So do one color in, one color out. Don't just do one color. And as you can see, this gun is working faster than the other one. So like I said, do one color in, one color out. So that way you know where to stick your flowers. I set the spider webs. Like I said, try to get them to stick onto the branches. It will be better for you if you stick down. Try to put as much glue on it as you can. Try not to block anything, because you want the beauty of the flowers actually. You can always use your hands and manipulate the leaves to suit you. I like doing things that when I do it, it should be like a unique look. I have to pull this a bit because I want this to stick on it. I actually want it to stick on the leaf. See, I haven't got burned yet because I have the glue on my finger. So then you come back over and check your flowers and make sure they are neatly placed. You don't have to stand up as I do, but I find that when I sit down, like I have to be turning. Compared to when you stand up, you're able to move up and down. I think I should add one more red. Don't you think? Where should I put that red? Here? I think that it needs one more red. That would be good to go. Just this red away. Stick to me, baby, stick. Move along the flowers. Usually I am listening to music when I'm doing this, but if I put on the music you guys won't hear me, so I decide not to have music. But I like to work with music because it helps, inspires me. So when you're done, just go over it and take out all of the spider webs. Now this is why I told you guys don't stick all your gold pieces, because now you can go back in here like this, drop in some gold pieces. This is why I said don't stick the gold pieces. Now where I stuck the flowers, I found that the one gold piece wasn't doing it, so now I can have two. Let me just get this in here. So now we have two gold pieces, which gives it a bigger look. seeing I'm focusing on this side more, because you want the front of the wreath to always be more fuller than the back part. The back part is neat how it is, but you always want to focus on the front of the wreath and have it more fuller than the back. This is a hard thing to I really love these cherry branch. So cute. But I'm gonna glue it so that it stays. Let me take off that other glue down. I wanna glue it so it stays in where I put it. I don't want it coming out. I'm only putting 2 of these. I don't want too much of this. This is a lot that they wrap in here, so it's going to be a bit harder to cut out. Now this came out of here, so flower tape, but I'm not seeing it. My paper flower tape, but I'm not seeing it. They're probably in the box in the car. Because I hosted an event and I had to decorate, so I took a lot of stuff with me. But always have paper tape, the paper flower tape. So that way, if you have, like, when you cut it out, you have things like that happen, you can just, this is going in so nobody's seeing how I just put a piece of normal tape on it. But if it's not going to be in and it's going to be in a situation where it's visible to anybody, I suggest that you use the paper flower tape. I don't know why I keep picking up that glue gun. So I'm going to stick this inside. So now that you stuck everything and that it's good to go around and make sure that there isn't any spider webs or anything anywhere, because as I said, you want to produce quality work. You don't want your work to be looking all out. I always try to make sure that whatever I give customers is good, because I don't like nobody giving me shit, so I don't give anybody crap. Now we're gonna be doing these, right? Put these first before you put the Christmas balls, because the Christmas balls is basically just to hide the spacing that would remain after you put in these. So put in these first, and these you have to stick them down, right? So put in these first and then do the Christmas balls after. The Christmas balls is just basically to fill the spaces that would be there. But what you can do, even if you don't want to stick it first and you want to like put the Christmas balls, use a pencil. Use a pencil on the inside and mark the areas that it's going to be. Right, so I just mark the areas that's going to be in. I'm just showing you guys different ways that you can create your look with. Christmas balls, you want to take out these because you can use them for something else. So take off all. You can always reuse them after. Don't put the glue here unless you're going to put it standing like that. But what happened that I realized when you do it that way, sometimes it's easy to just come out. So I more rest them sideways. You have to be averaging properly because you need to average them so good that you don't see spaces afterwards. Don't do same colors, do one in, one out. Try and press, give it time to dry. Ball need time to dry. Remember, with the balls you're trying to make a pattern with the balls. Turn the balls on the inside so that you don't see the piece that you pulled out the stops from. So turn the balls on the inside. And what you want to do is then use the glue gun to stick the balls together. Then take the glue gun and try to stick the balls together. So just move them apart slightly and drop some glue in the middle of it. So that way the balls are stuck together. You don't want to put too much of glue because then you don't want everybody to know, okay, I put glue on the ball. That's it. I really love the pot on the inside here. So this is the pattern you have in the inside. Gonna put it back. So now put your glue on the edging of these, right? Yeah, I'm not going. So put the glue on the edging of these. Go straight around, So you're putting enough where it wouldn't come out, it wouldn't move. If you want, you can leave it there, but I'm sticking it down because the candles that goes in the center here is removable, so it's just easy to place. Candles are removable in this situation. I'm leaving a space in the middle because in the middle I'm going to do one flowers in the middle, right? So be sure to do that. There's a piece of paper that's stuck in my hand. Like I said, try to put enough glue on this. So that way it sticks properly. I forgot to stick the glue stick onto the other one before I push it in. So you're just gonna press to ensure that it sticks. So I'm gonna manipulate this branch. When you're finished, just go back over and make sure that you're not seeing any space before you do anything else. So you don't want to have any spacing in anything, and don't put the tree branches too close to the items where you're going to put candle, because remember that the product is candle, and if you put these, which is plastic, it's gonna burn. So try not to get the tree branches too close or anything too close to where you're putting it, right? Because you don't want to get more plastic inside of there. So manipulate the branches so that it's not too caught up on what you're doing, right? So I left these flowers back, and this is for here, and the other one is for there. So I'm putting the red one in front because of the fact that it has a yellow already. Here I go again, picking up the wrong glue gun. Jeez Louise. Like I said, stick them onto the stuff. Don't move. And then I'm going to put the yellow down, way down in the middle. I don't know why I keep reaching. I don't know why I keep reaching for that glue gun. Every time I reach, I'm reaching for it. When you're finished, go back over your wreath and make sure you have no spider webs anywhere. I don't know why I keep reaching for it. You want to push this way down inside because you don't want it up on the candle holder. I don't want anything catching on fire. So that's it. spider webs are really annoying. The glue spider webs are really annoying because it behaves as though it doesn't want to come off your hand. I think that I should add one more flowers to the backing here, which I'm gonna do. Or I can take, oh, there's the other bowl actually. So I'm just gonna put the bowl. I thought we had no more. But there is another bowl. But I'm still gonna put some. What I'm gonna do now is add like 2 leaves in here. I'm gonna put 2 leaves in there. Make sure you put enough glue on the product. But when you're putting the leaf, put the leaf this way because the flowers is there. You're not putting it that way. So these 2 leaves looks actually like it's coming out of the flowers that is there. And you just leave everything and let it dry. And there you go. You have yourself a candle wreath. I am done, guys. It was great being here with you guys. I am done. So my cherry candle wreath is finished. And my gold flowery, however you want to call it, wreath is finished. And I love it. It looks lovely. Let me show you guys. This is how it looks. Right, so these are the candle holder. Inside there is no spacing. Like I said, make sure whatever you're doing, you don't see any spacing in what you're doing. So my gold and red candle wreath is finished. Thanks, darling. Hi, how are you? My candle wreath is finished and it has a really nice border going straight around. And let me show you guys what I was talking about. Now that all the heavy stuff is on it, you can just pick it up and you don't get a lump, because sometimes with the weight, if the base is not sturdy, you would get a lump. So you're not getting a lump and everything is stick down. Look at that. So it's not moving, especially when you have to transport it. There's a reason why I said stick. So let me show you guys. Watch out that it's leaning and nothing is moving. So make sure and stick stick all you can stick. So that's it for me, guys. I hope it inspires you guys to do your own wreath. It is a bit of patience, and I think I took about an hour or an hour and a half, I'm not sure, but I hope that it inspires you guys to do your own wreath. This looks lovely. I know my customer would appreciate it. And what can I say? You guys enjoy your day. I have to go because I have work to do. I have stuff to go and pick up. So to enjoy your day, hugs and kisses. Happy holiday. Like I always say, if you guys do not hear from me, it's because I am super busy and I can't even pick up my phone. So to enjoy your holiday, always have containers where you can put your flowers and your excess stuff that remain in. So I really was just gonna go and leave my studio how it is, but knowing me, I would be like, oh god, I leave home and it's so I'll just try my best to tidy it up as best as I could. I need water, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry. So I'm just gonna eat something and drink something and then come and just tidy up here as best as I could. Maybe I'll get Nicola a little something and ask him to help me clean it. So thanks for being here with me, guys, and do enjoy your holiday. Bye.